So good afternoon, fellow ticket holders. We are back at King's Dominion, and this time we are here for another ACE event. This is called Coasting Through the Snow. Now this will be basically a two-part video. This morning we'll be doing all the ACE stuff, which like last time we have lunch, we have ERT on Twisted Timbers, and also the best part that I'm most excited for is we get to do a behind-the-scenes tour of Twisted Timber. So hopefully the weather holds out and the schedule can stay the same so us to do that. Then afterwards, we get to, from 5 until 10 o'clock, we are here for Winterfest, which is King's Dominion's seasonal offering, and we're excited to check that out, all the lights, all the shows. And then at 9 o'clock when they have their parade, weather permitting, we have a dedicated area for the ACE members to watch the parade. So we're very excited and hope the weather holds out. As you can tell, it is kind of gloomy, and so we're just crossing fingers and toes and hoping that the weather will hold out. So let's go ahead and get checked in and we'll get started with this event. Also, check out what I'm wearing today. Does anybody recognize this sweater? If so, let me know in the description below. Alright, so we are in the park and it's time to head towards lunch first. That was the first thing on the itinerary. And I cannot wait until it gets dark enough to see the lights on the Eiffel Tower later. So lunch is not in the picnic grove this time, it is inside the pizza shop. Alright, on the lunch buffet this time we have chicken tenders, we have chicken Alfredo pasta, green beans, a dinner roll, and some potato wedges. And for dessert, we got a couple soft chocolate chip cookies. To drink, I picked up a Mr. Pibb. Alright, so Vanessa and I entered a tacky sweater contest. There's Vanessa right there with her light up cat sweater. And like I said at the beginning of the video, does anybody recognize my sweater? Alright, so we just had lunch and that food was really good.
It was really good, yeah.
My favorite item was the pasta Alfredo with the chicken on top.
Yeah, that's too. I like the chicken, the tenders, so we're good.
We're waiting on the results for our tacky sweater contest. But yeah, we're getting ready to go do the behind the scenes tour. Not sure if we're gonna be able to record. I'm gonna assume not. So we'll try to take pictures like we did inside the houses and we'll let you know afterwards what we think. They have put Santa hats on the mushroom band. We'll have to catch them later to see if they've changed up the music to Christmas music. So I'm unsure of where we are heading. I know that Twisted Timbers isn't this way and we're supposed to be doing a Twisted Timbers behind the scene. So we have been brought back here into the safari area. I think that's so we can look at the new coaster coming out next year, Trolley. I had the name wrong, it's Tumbili. And here we go, here is the current construction. So Tumbili is going to be a 112 foot, 170 feet long SNS 4D coaster. This is very similar to the Batman the Ride that we did at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. It's also the same as Joker that's at Six Flags Great Adventure. And wow, now we get to go into Boo Blaster. Not sure what exactly we're gonna do when we go inside. Maybe we get to walk it with the lights on. All right, so that's cool so far. We got to see Tumbili and its constructions, if that's how you say it.
SNS spinner.
So that was really cool, and then didn't realize we were going to be able to walk through
That was really
Boo
cool.
Blaster. Yeah, really
I
fun.
love anything spooky, and it's cheesy, and it was amazing.
Yeah, as we said in our other videos, we really enjoyed doing that ride, and that was excellent to be able to walk through it with the lights on. And we're off again, and we're finally headed to Twisted Timbers for our behind-the-scenes tour. We have finally made it to Tinseltown, the home of Twisted Timbers and Coca-Cola Santa. So that is interesting. There is a station back here from an older ride. We haven't been coming long enough to know. So if anybody knows what this was from, please let us know in the comments below. Woo! All right, so
I got 2 rides and he got 3.
Yeah, so we just finished up our behind-the-scenes tour of Twisted Timber, which means we were allowed to walk all the way out and around the backside, which was awesome, which you saw there in that montage that I just did. And then we went and did our ERT, and I just did 4 rides in a row. And like Vanessa said, she did too. That is, again, my favorite ride here and currently my favorite RMC. And I cannot believe that we're able to do this. So that will be it for the Ace stuff for now. If the weather holds off, not looking too good. We will have a private area for the parade that they do during Winterfest, and we're excited to see that parade. So fingers crossed that we'll be able to see the parade. So coming up will actually be Winterfest here at King's Dominion. So if you're just now fast forwarding to this point, come with us to Winterfest here at King's Dominion. Oh yeah, there's one more thing about Ace we forgot. We forgot all about the tacky sweater contest, and we have a winner on our hands, and that was Vanessa in her cat light up sweater right here. And this is the prizes that she won. All right, so the first thing that Vanessa won was this King's Dominion's Winterfest cup. She said she was looking at getting this anyway, and she won that. And then she also won this cool pin, which is from Volcano Coaster. How awesome that she won this. All right, so the rain has finally caught up with us as we were waiting to get 5 o'clock to leave the Twisted Timbers area. Kind of just huddled under this pavilion right now, seeing what's gonna happen. All right, so good evening again, fellow ticket holders. For those of you that possibly had fast forward, we are now going to look at Winterfest here at King's Dominion. And it is kind of still raining, so we'll try to do what we can, at least go around and see all the lights. So come with us here at King's Dominion's Winterfest. Those lights on International Street are so fantastic. Love all the lights and the decorations over there. So we're gonna head towards Planet Snoopy right now and see their lights, and I think we're gonna pick up some food over here. So we're gonna pick up some food here at the Captain's Catch. We have heard there's some yummy things here. All right, we picked up the loaded potato wedges. So this has shaved beef with gravy and Gouda cheese on top. And these are chorizo and Gouda empanadas, or meat pies as they call them, and some type of remoulade. They also look amazing. Let's try all this food. All right, so we just had that food from the Captain's Catch.
I really like them bananas. They were nice and fluffy. They were fresh. They had chorizo with Gouda, so it was nice and cheesy and a little bit of spice. And I like them. I did not like the loaded
potato wedges.
The shaved beef was really bland, no seasons whatsoever.
It seemed like it was just boiled beef with gravy and cheese.
Yeah, the Gouda was really good, and the wedges were nice and fresh and hot, but all together it didn't go well to us.
I wasn't a big fan of those, and I wasn't really a fan of the chorizo empanadas either, but you gotta try things sometimes.
Yeah.
Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Oh, dear days, dear days, be merry and bright. May all your Christmases be white. Dreaming of a white Christmas.
Well, that stage show is really cute. I feel bad for them though. They're performing in the rain.
Yeah, props to the performers for even still performing in the rain with their umbrellas. Now that we tried that food, let's go ahead and walk through Planet Snoopy and check out the decorations. Just like at Hershey with all their lanterns in the trees, these are my favorite here too now. I love just having all these lights in the trees. And I see topiary Snoopy all lit up. Let's go check it out a little closer. Let's head down through this frozen tundra area here. The Snow Queen has found her throne. Well, that was a cute little area with snow stuff and Frosty's and Jack Frost snow machine. I'm assuming it might have normally made snow, but not tonight. So we're gonna try to go find those mushrooms that we saw earlier and see if they're performing with Christmas music.
How you doing, folks? Aren't you glad you waited for this? Playing piano in cold weather? Maybe I should ask for a raise. I just love the holidays. Green is my favorite color. How about somebody pass this frog a little holiday nog? As you can see, I'm spending my holidays in the Keys. Okay, mushrooms, you're on.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, in the snow, in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white, and may all your Christmases be white.
So that was a performance by these mushroom guys and the frog guy over here. They are a classic from this park.
They're themed during the holidays and they have their cute little Santa hats.
And it was great to see them play the Christmas music. That's what I was wondering earlier, and we just found out, and that was excellent. So I think now we're gonna go this way in the park a little bit and go see the nativity, and I think we're allowed to feed some animals. Let's go find out. All right, so they are doing the animal feeding right now, and we got the hay. They also have some grains, but those can't go to the camels. And why would you not want to feed the camels? But right now the price is 3 for 1 cup or 2 for 5. So are you ready to feed some animals?
I'm so excited.
All right, let's go see these camels over here. Here we got some cows. We have a brown and a gray one. I'm not sure if they want any food. I know, cow. It is wet out here. I'm not liking it either. And as I said, this is where the nativity is, and there's normally a show that goes on, but I understand right now with the rain, they can't do that show. Over here, so we got the goat, and this guy really wants some food. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, be careful.
And we have some sheepy over here. You guys hungry too?
No.
Do you prefer the grain? You don't like the hay? There you go. And this guy too. He's like, excuse me. Nope. They must like the grain as well. This guy likes the hay. All right, Alright, so let's go back over here at the Candy Apple Grove area and check out the lights here. They look really awesome, and we'll work our way towards Twisted Timbers. Alright, we're gonna pick up another treat from Comet's and Cone's Creamery. Alright, from Comet's we picked up the bread pudding sundae. There's bread pudding on the bottom, lots of whipped cream. I think there might be regular ice cream on here, I'm not sure. Alright, what did you think of the bread pudding?
It was really good. I wish it was a little bit more warm, but it was really good with the ice cream, the soft serve, and the whipped cream. It was good.
Yeah, I really like that. That was definitely a thumbs up dessert here. Alright, we've made it to Tinseltown. And this looked to be my favorite area earlier because it has that retro feel. And I see there are some performers over here. Let's go check them out.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go,
There's a tree in the Grand Hotel.
one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start. And the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you'll sing within your heart.
So over here in Tinseltown, we have the North Pole Post Office. In here, kids can go in and actually write letters to Santa, and they can bring them out and put them in this mailbox, and they'll be mailed to Santa in the North Pole. How cute is that? So yeah, Tinseltown area here, this is definitely my favorite one. I love all this 50s style retro Christmas stuff. All right, let's go inside the theater and check out Charlie Brown's Christmas Spectacular. I'm very excited to see this.
The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather
snowflakes.
I've got my love to keep me warm. Lights, dancers, and cue Lucy. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Chop chop Santa, I'm a very busy girl. Admit it, Charlie Brown. The only person who could top my number would be Santa Claus himself. Looks like I get the last laugh, Charlie Brown. Ha ha ha! Could it be? Gosh, could it really be? It's Snoopy!
We wish you the happiest, the happiest, the happiest, it's the happiest. We wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest. You'll cheer when the happiest, the happiest, the happiest New Year.
One, two, three, four, one.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down to the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joy. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down to the chimney with old Saint Nick. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. A reindeer's on a chimney. Zippity clop, ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. He loves those sleigh bells when they ring, ring, ring. Oh, Santa's got a jingle.
Ah, he sure does.
Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. Ding-ding. Ho, ho, ho. Who would it go? Ho, 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 ho. Who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down to the chimney with old Saint Nick. He's taking a long trip, back in a big sled. Gonna be real hip, gotta be on time. Anticipating, gonna be waking to a sunrise. As soon as Santa drops the toys off under our tree, just wait and see. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimneys with old Saint Nick. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick.
Alright, I just officially got word that the parade is unfortunately canceled, so we will not be catching it this time, but maybe in the future we can come back and catch the parade. So I didn't know that witches decorated their houses for Christmas. And it's pretty spooky still in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some witches still left in here.
So welcome to my Victorian home here at Kings Dominion. It went from spooky to merry.
Alright, what do you have there? It seems like you go off sometimes and you pick up peppermint ice cream again?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good. You get a whole lot.
Yeah, that's a lot more than that ice cream cone you had at DCA.
Yes, a big portion. This one's more pepperminty than the one I had over at DCA, but they're both good. I love peppermint.
Yeah, I just tried that peppermint ice cream and it's good. Just as good as the one at DCA. A little bit more pepperminty, but I think I can deal with that. It's really good. Even though the parade is canceled, we still get our hot chocolate. So I got hot chocolate with marshmallows, some whipped cream, and some chocolate shavings. And there happens to be some cookies over there. So I got a sugar cookie and a snickerdoodle. You've tried yours already. How is the hot chocolate?
It's really good.
And the cookie?
Mm-hmm.
All right, as we make our way out of the park today, we're gonna go down this one more area here. We got more of these classic just white lights. Let's go check it out. I'm pretty sure there's some vendors this direction too. Yep, I was right. So back in this section as well, you have this like Christmas bazaar shopping area where outside vendors can come in and sell their goods. I've heard that these switch out weekly, so if you come multiple times, you can see different vendors. And I guess the area has a name. It's called Artisan Alley. All right, we've made it back out to International Street, so let's walk down the other way on the way out and see what decorations are on the other side of the street. And that brings us back around to the front of the park again. And on the way out, we found Scrooge and the Christmases of the past, present, and future. All right, that will conclude our evening here at Kings Dominion for both Coasting Through the Snow, the ACE event that we did this morning, and Winterfest. Had a great time today, even though it started raining. At least we got to do the ACE stuff before it started. But we weren't sure about this rain, and we weren't sure if we were going to stay behind, but we did, and I'm glad we did. Got to see some great lights. Those performances are great, weren't they?
They were amazing. Props to the performers that were performing in the rain.
Yep.
Even like Chad said, even in the rain, the lights are absolutely stunning. And even though it was raining, it was a great time, and it still blew our minds away at how detailed this park gets during the seasons, whether it be Haunt for Halloween or Winterfest for the holidays. And they went all out. We saw the performance, Snoopy in the theater, and it was really fun and really cute. Great for families.
Yeah, that was such a great show. It was nice to see a stage show again, and the performers were outstanding. Thumbs up to them. And then, like Vanessa said, I really enjoyed all the shows we saw out on the streets. For them to still perform in the rain, even with umbrellas, don't really see that much in any other park. So I give props to those performers in the park, and that was great.
We were bummed about the parade, missing the parade, and we hope to see it one day because we've seen it on videos, and it looks fantastic.
Yep. So until next time, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.